Hello, my beautiful friends. First, I want to say thank you so much for everybody who commented, liked, and subscribed to the last video I did about my story. But I want to focus on so many people commented on the divorce part of that story. It's like that's what they honed in on. And while I don't want anybody to get divorced, for me personally, it was my personal journey. That's all it was. And so what this channel though is about is finding the fun. I didn't even know where to go in the second video because I was like, well, everyone just wanted to hear about the divorce part, but that's not what I want to share with all those women out there. All of you that are watching this is I wanted to share with you my story of basically I just follow the fun, and I don't have a perfect life. Absolutely not. But I'm really happy. And I think that joy inside of me is what connects me to people that I need to meet, things that I get to do, opportunities that are offered to me, because it's a joy that I have because I don't let what other people think or what other people say or what other people are going to think or judge or whatever. I don't really care. And I think it's something that honestly I can truthfully say thank you to my mom. She is so amazing because, of course, as a teenager, I was concerned. And she said, Christina, people don't care about you. And I was like, whoa, what? And she's like, no, people don't care. They love you. They want the best for you. But we're also wrapped up in our own lives, right? We're also wrapped up in what we're doing. Hey, same with me, especially me, because I really, truly don't care what other people do as long as it makes them happy and it's for the good of all mankind. Like, of course, I care if they're hurting somebody. But if they're just on their journey and they're doing what they want to do, great, do it. Don't care what people think. Because that's really the biggest thing in life that is going to hold you back. And the most amazing thing is when you really don't care, you can really put yourself out there and you can just be authentically you. And that, I think, is where the opportunities in my life have given me. I wanted to go back to that story about the Airstream because some people asked if I still have it or like what happened to it. So I bought that Airstream and then COVID hit. I sold it. I sold COVID. I sold COVID. I sold my Airstream. I sold it to a guy in Austin for $49,000. He turned it into an Airbnb on this big plot of land out there. And so that was a whole story in itself, let me tell you. And I ended up buying my own first house. And it's my beautiful little house. It's 1,400 square feet and it's mine. I bought it all by myself, which as a little snippet, I want to give a shout out to all the women out there because do you know that in the 1970s that women still had to get a man to sign for a mortgage for them? In the 70s. And now, here we are, almost 50 years later, single women own more homes than single men. Wow. Look at us go. I'm here for it and I love it and I'm so excited to be a part of it. So anyway, that's me. I'm part of the 50% and I am so proud of myself. My mission is not to be perfect, but my mission is really to make you smile and to help everybody out there, especially women who maybe be going through some sort of transition in their 40s, whether you've gotten divorced, it's a new career, your kids have left the home, there's so much, and there's so much out there that is just so negative, and there's so much the news and negativity, and honestly, I don't listen to any of it, and I know it's a big controversial statement, but I live in my bubble, and I make every day beautiful, and that's what I wanted to share. I just want playfulness. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want to play. I want to have fun. And I feel like if you follow the fun, then most of the time your dreams will come true because our emotions are our guidance system for this world. And so if you follow the fun, if you follow what brings you joy, do what brings you joy. And I know that's hard. I know we all have to work. I get it. It's life. It's everyday life. And sometimes it's not easy. I have to tell you, it was very hard for me to come and film this video. This was not like, oh, I'm just going to film a video. I really debated about this and I set up my camera 1,000 times and I moved stuff. But the thing is, I did it. I did it because I know at the end of the day, I want to connect with you. I want to bring people joy and happiness and inspiration. And that's really what I want. You don't have to shrug all your responsibilities I have 1,000 responsibilities. My to-do list is always this long. I have a 12-year-old daughter. She's my priority. I put her above everything. Sometimes that's not always fun, right? I'd rather go do something, but that circles back to being in the moment, right? Where I'm like, okay, I have her. I'm going to spend time with her. So I'm going to put everything I can into her, into that moment, because I'm not going to get these moments forever, right? These moments are gone. In 6 years, she's 18. She's off doing her own thing, which I want with all my heart. But it's also, even the thought of it just breaks my heart, right? That like it may just be a phone call a day. And I miss her so much when she's not with me. But I also, truth be told, I really appreciate sometimes my time where I get to make videos, sell houses, have fun, go to parties. Like, I have her. She's mine. I love her. I want her. So when she's with me, I try 80% of the time, I would say, to make her my complete focus when she's with me, because then I'm not resisting that. Like, I don't want to be here. I'd rather be doing this, and this is where my mind is at. That's not going to bring you happiness. That's not going to bring you joy. It's like being in that moment. I will never forget that. Please take this one thing away from this video. I remember I was working a flight one time, and there was a first class passenger, because I remember he was in like to Charlie, and he said, "Do you know that you are the most important person in my life?" And I said, I'm like, "What? Excuse me?" And he's like, "Yeah, because you are who I'm talking to right now." And I never forgot that, because if we could all just take that one snippet away and be like, whatever you're doing, that is the most important person in your life, right? If you're with your daughter, if you're with your husband, if you're with your boyfriend, your best friend, if you're at work, if you're talking to a client, that is the most important person in your life at that time. And that is powerful, my friends. So powerful. I was on a date the other day, and he hadn't been on his phone the whole night. And then all of a sudden he goes, "Excuse me," I was talking, and he goes, "Excuse me, I'm just going to take out my phone because I want to check the time so we're not late to our next reservation." And wow, that was so powerful to me. I was like, whoa, like, who is this guy? Because so many times nowadays we're talking to somebody, we're literally with them in the moment, and we're bringing out our phones and we're doing something and we're chatting. I thought that was one of the most respectful, amazing things that someone has done for me in a very, very long time. And it actually made me remember the guy that I had spoken to 10 years ago on the plane, because obviously on that date, he was making me the most important person in his life in that moment. Subscribe. My name is Christina Joy McMahon. I am also a real estate agent. Comment below. Tell me what you got from this video, if anything. My challenge of the day is to whoever you are speaking to today, make them the most important person in your life at that moment, and see how that feels for you. And then come back and tell me all about it. All right. Have a beautiful day. And remember, fun is not a thing you do. It is a feeling you live. And this is why we're here.